my god! Hey! This is Cody.
Hi. What up? Well, it's Cody. You should already know me. I'm his best friend. I drive a GTI. He drives a Forest. What's a Forest?
a force. A force. Force.
Focus.
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 Focusers.
Focus.
Okay. We can't.
Focus.
Cuss. No cussing.
I said focus.
No cuss.
I said focus.
Okay. We're gonna be data logging for Stratified, and the first thing you have to do. I did this without filming last night because I completely forgot and I was too excited. But you get an email from Stratified that says, like, here you go, here's the tune, and then they give you the file. And they give you the instructions as well with a password. I can't tell you the password because it's secret. But you plug this into your computer, and then you open Accessport Manager on your computer, the app, download the file, and then drag it into the manager where all your tunes are located. And then it's on the Accessport, and then all you have to do is plug the Accessport into your car and upload the tune. Before we do any data logging or pulls, we're gonna ease into the throttle a little bit just so that we can check the parameters, make sure the tune is safe to go wide open throttle first, and then we can data log. So that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah. You know what's the coolest thing about his car, low-key? My 97 Honda, which is over there, doesn't even have this. A CD player.
Really?
It don't got a CD player. It's just got Bluetooth. That does.
That's weird.
It is definitely weird. It had an 8-track in the back.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm Cody. I'm his friend from high school. He got me into cars more than I thought I would be.
We are all in the 2440 group, but no one has uploaded a video to the 2440 YouTube channel because they're slacking.
I will be posting a video hopefully soon on remodeling my garage if I ever record it. Just kidding. The first one's going to be on the coilovers for this.
Yes.
And 10 other things I've ordered. /pod.
Yes. Plug this into your car. The car is completely off right now, so you need to turn the start button, press it on once. No clutch, no gas, just like you're installing the tuner, just like I showed you. And then everything should be unplugged, which is fine.
No copyright.
You go into tune, as you will, and then you click change ECU map. Please wait. And then I am on the stage 1 93 octane from Cobb right now, just, you know, just to see what it feels like. And then this is the tune that we're going to be installing, Stratified. It's the only one that says Stratified because that's the only one you should have dragged and dropped. So, click on that. Continue, because we risk it for biscuit. It should be going.
And now we wait.
And now we wait. It doesn't actually take very long, which is interesting. Imagine it just doesn't work.
So we keep. Is that why you keep recording?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay, so now the car is doing this little dance thing. It's freaking out, but that's normal. Don't be scared.
I am.
So see, it's already at 5%.
Does it need any like service or anything?
No. So this is all just off of the car's battery.
So if you had a dead battery, you'd be...
Yeah, if you had a dead battery or a bad battery, you would want to plug it in. But like, I know my battery's good, and I've already done this like 2 times, so it will be okay. It's already 20%.
Boy, what the heck, boy? I have something to say. Ryan's shifting video was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Watched it a few times. But I've been in the car when this mother trucker is shifting. He shifts slow. I am the fastest shifter out of the whole group.
So
I think
I'll say this. I don't shift fast everywhere I go. If I'm normally driving, I don't shift fast.
Well, that's Tristan. Tristan always feels like he has to
Just like-
fucking initial D that stuff.
But
It's hard to stay PG-13.
it's okay. If I am like beating on my car, like on the loop or something, I will shift as fast as I possibly can. Hey, and with this tune, I have flat foot shifting, just like your GTI. So I go,
I'm excited. I don't know if he is. He doesn't seem pretty excited.
I'm really excited. I just haven't had any caffeine yet, so I'm like not awake.
As soon as that caffeine hit, this is water, right?
It's water.
As soon as that first pull hits you,
yeah,
you're gonna be like.
This is taking a little bit longer than the Cobb off the shelf tune, but it's probably just because the file's bigger because we have more options. I think.
When I bought my white GTI, it already had the tune in it.
Yeah.
And that thing was ridiculous.
What, like
spinning tires in third gear? And
wait, how much boost?
26 pounds.
I think this is gonna peak at like 25.
25?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna be scared of this car. Once you get up in that high boost stuff, you don't want to go back. Yeah. This car only makes 12.
Really?
Yeah. Stock.
This makes like 23 stock.
I need to get a tune. No, I need to fix it. It has a coolant leak, a clutch that's gone bad, but I still drive it.
Because everything is.
The front springs are broken. It's at 93%.
I'm so excited.
This is me and Ryan's friendship. we just do goofy stuff.
Yes.
Oh, it's at 99. 99!
It's gonna stay at 100 for like 2 minutes. Okay, so I have to switch it off for about 15 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Hello?
I just want to make sure it hit 15 seconds. Hey, it didn't blow up. Okay.
Wow, it seems like Cobb knows what they're actually doing.
Let's stratify. Look at the screen. If you click on Show Current Map, it will say ECU reflash and then the map you just selected. So it says stratified. That's how you know you're in the correct map. So
it also says every 15 seconds that your windshield washer fluid is low.
yes.
It also says that dog is the most beautiful dog I have ever seen.
I'm going to set up the parameters, the gauges, so that I can monitor everything while I'm kind of getting into boost, so that I can tell if it's good or bad, and then I can start data logging.
I don't know anything he just said at that moment, but I'm just gonna pretend I did.
So right now I have it set up for AFR, boost pressure, horsepower, and torque. That's just what I wanted to see at the time when I installed the off-the-shelf tune. So you can go up to here and set it up. You can configure the gauge layout, and you can configure data logging. What Stratified wants you to do when you're data logging is they want to see like 50 different parameters. So you have to go in here and select everything that they want, and they give you that in the email. But for right now, since we're not data logging yet, we're just going to change the gauge layout so I can monitor like 6 different gauges at the same time without having to have my laptop in the car. Right?
But I wanted to be a Honda boy.
A Honda boy.
Honda boy.
You can still be a Honda boy.
I am a Honda boy.
You are a Honda boy.
Imagine if I built an engine for that.
Imagine.
Y'all would be smoked.
K24.
What if there's one in the garage right now?
What? That'd be cool.
That's it.
Something interesting. If you press cancel on the cruise control, it enters both your maps. So right now, I only have 2 maps with this tune. It says like you're on map 1 and then that's map 2. Basically that. So if you cancel, I have map 1 as my high performance map, and then 2 is my wastegate spring pressure only map. So right now, I'm in 2. So if you leave it there and it goes back to idle, then now you're in map 2. So if I press it again, go back to 1, we're in map 1, which is high performance, which is what you want to data log in. And I want to see if there's burbles. Can I rev here?
Yeah. how I got her pregnant.
Oh god. Okay, so right now, once Cody stops slurping his drink,
Duncan for life. We're
monitoring all of the data that I want. So I have lambda up, I have the octane adjust ratio, I have boost pressure, and then I just have horsepower and torque because I didn't know what else to do. So that's what we're looking at now.
When you see that truck, you see how he bumped? If you want to avoid that, take that curve to the right side.
Thanks, sir.
I learned that because my springs are broken.
Whoa! We hit 21 PSI there.
How was the fuel?
411 foot-pounds of torque.
In third gear?
What? Yes.
Ever.
And my octane adjust ratio stayed at negative 0.79, so that's good. We didn't go below 11 though for AFR. I'm gonna waste so much gas doing this. I'm gonna waste so much gas doing this. What if I censor it? Kind of ruins it. What? I don't know. I just don't like censoring. Left, right, straight, straight,
Left,
left, right,
left, Ryan, left. I don't know what they put in my Duncan, but I'm feeling it. Just censor it! Just censor it!
426 horsepower.
Huh?
Whatever.
That's almost as much as I was making in the white GTS.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What are those lights behind us?
I swear.
Made you look.
He's not funny, is he? That's crank. So to the wheels, just take 426 times 16%, and then minus whatever the 16% was of that. And that's what I'm making at the wheels.
You're making about 360 horsepower.
Hold on, I think everything's okay. So we're gonna go here.
Oh! Ooh, they make a Cobb tuning makes a wide pipe.
Really?
Mufflerly.
Good.
I can make it. I'm that type of person.
How do I delete e-gauges from Cobb Accessport screen? Reset all Accessport settings to the default settings, or no?
I feel like this video is just gonna be a bunch of zoomed in parts of the video of me looking like a lost boy.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be like, wow. So I already know I've done it like 27 times.
What we need to do now is we need to go into the data logging parameters and set everything up so that it's correct for my and the tuner's application.
You're hearing my whole life story.
Okay.
My girlfriend really wants a dog. I do too, but like I don't want to get a dog right now. So I'm about to have a literal child. Ooh. I think I wants to race you. Ooh. Gonna get frickin' smoked. What are we doing?
And then we have map slot. We are Tuning my car! Woo!
How much horsepower you make right now?
I made 426 to the crank.
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 To the crank. I just did all the parameters for the data logging. So I set them all up. Now, what we need to do is save it. If you don't save it, you have to do it all over again. We don't want that. Where's the place we want to data log at?
Carefully this way.
Carefully this way.
Watch the train tracks. See how aggressive that guy took it, and he's probably gonna have to replace his wheel bearings now.
Okay.
You see how terrifying that looks?
Yeah, so I can go over here. And straddle it.
That was a train. I was like, oh!
Me too.
Like, where I go? You just gotta f***ing ramp it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's train tracks up there.
Yeah.
I think Marco says there's a road out here that's just a straight shot. I think it's the road right after the train tracks. Like literally right after.
Like you turn left.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you turn right.
We need 2 third gear pulls from 2500 RPM and 2 fourth gear pulls from 2500 RPM.
Well, let's hope
Left
this
here?
is the road. Yeah.
There's a railroad track. Should I wait till after that?
Where?
It's all the way up there where the headlights are. Third gear, lower to 2500 RPM. No lower. Press the OK button on the Accessport and wait a couple. What? Hold on.
Ryan!
It says reduce the number of ECU monitors.
There's railroads these, I think the ones after that one are nice. Like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. I really, really, really gotta pee.
Me too.
That's a dead end road. Let's just ask this really sketchy house. Like, yo, you got a place where I can pee?
Whoa.
Whoa, Peter.
Whoa, Peter.
Peter.
So now I have no gauges on the Accessport. I reset it to default. So I'm hoping with no gauges on here, it will be okay.
What?
I'm hoping with no gauges on here now, it will be okay. I think I have to go through and do all this again.
I feel so relieved. I feel like a normal person. Ryan, your angel weight is one.
So I have to go through and do it all again, so that's fun. Okay.
We're in like a really weird spot.
Excel pedal position threshold.
Like a spot where people will be like, yo, what are they doing? Step 1. Make sure you know what you're doing. Step 2. Make sure you know what you're doing. Jesus. It's like Emily texting on her phone. It's freaking...
Okay, I think I have all the parameters right now. So we should be good. Hey, we can data log now. Okay. So. Car's warmed up. Everything's good.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing.
Give it a shot. What was that? Half of?
Yeah. Oh, look. It's all the way.
Yeah.
Should we go?
What the frick? That would be a nice road. Do you see that?
So we can turn around and then come back and go down that way. 2,500 RPM. Wait a couple seconds. my god! I was too focused on everything else to like process what was going on.
If you don't beat Alec now,
crazy.
That was the farthest I've ever been put back in this seat.
Okay, so we need one more third gear, which I can do on the way back, and then when we turn left, I can do my fourth gear pull.
Let me check that road.
How long? Yeah, how long does that go? That felt insane, guys. I don't know, like you obviously couldn't feel it because you're not here, but that felt.
It's about that big.
Absolutely insane.
It's that road.
That should be okay, wouldn't it?
Dude, do I go?
Oh my god! That felt so cool!
This is where
oh my god!
Oh, that should be.
That looks pretty long. You want to just go for it?
Go for it.
Okay, now we're doing our fourth gear pull from 2,500 RPM. This is, I'm a little scared about this one. What? Just because it's fourth gear pull from 2,500 RPM.
Yeah, so?
Alright, ready?
3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not a Cobb.
Yeah. What the Oh my god! That felt f***ing ridiculous! What? Holy shit!
Yo!
What did that feel like from you?
What the f? Let me get the driver's seat. We need 2 pulls from this?
I'm still logging. Yeah, we need 2 fourth gear pulls. So we need to do another one, basically. That's what I'm saying. Okay, one more fourth gear pull, and then we can send our files to Stratified. Okay, logging. Ready?
Yep. Where that car is, that's where the railing is. Holy shit.
What the f***? Oh my god!
Ah!
What the? Oh my god! I don't know how fast that was. I wasn't looking. I was. Oh my god!
You passed 115 from what I can see. With no hesitation, bro. This has to be Alec now.
Oh my god!
This thing's
You know
a
what
monster.
I'm excited for? Cordova.
You're. I'm not gonna even bring a car this year.
I feel like if I would have done a fourth gear pull on the stock tune with a stock car, it just would not keep pulling like it does.
Yeah, I want to go to there because they have a bug in the bushes.
Ever. The bug in the bushes. So now we can go back home because I got all of my 4 data logs that I needed. So we can go back, we can upload them to the computer off the Accessport. We just have to download them, I believe. And then upload them to an email file and attach them as, attach them as a file, not a link. And then send it to Stratified.
What did they do with it? What did they do with it?
They basically look over what your log is. So basically I just made a mini dyno graph, is what I did. So they're gonna look at the graph and they're gonna be like, okay, so this needs changed, this needs changed, and they're just gonna smooth it out more basically. And I'm super excited.
Let me tell you, I was pooping my pants in this passenger seat. Ryan would too.
I would too.
I've grown gray hairs yet. Oh wait, I have no hair.
Oh wait, I actually looked. I was like, what?
Ever.
Ah! Let me see how good the pops are.
Yes.
That
Like
had
that.
to have made a flame.
Like that! Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Those are definitely... I'm putting my GoPro in the back tonight.
I'm gonna go night crazy. It's gonna take him 2 hours to get home. That's ridiculous.
436 crank horsepower. Now, I think that is pretty sweet. When I was monitoring it with the stage 1 Cobb off the shelf tune that comes on the Accessport, I was only getting up to around 357 crank horsepower. I'd say the Stratified tune was definitely worth the money, and the burbles sound amazing. It doesn't really affect drivability that I've noticed, and we get some pretty big flames too, so I'll show you that in another video, probably like a cruising video. And then yeah, so the tune is just outstanding. The flat foot shifting is great. Launch control, you can literally have launch control just by pressing the clutch in and putting it in first gear at a stoplight. No menus, no nothing. It's freaking fantastic. And with the tires I'm on, all-wheel drive burnouts for days. So, you know, next upgrade might be some tires. Might get an intercooler next. Stay tuned. I found a pretty good one. And then, so yeah, that's basically, all I'm saying, it's definitely worth it. Please tune your car. Whether it's Stratified, Tune Works, Tune Plus, Mound Tune your car. I wouldn't stick with the off-the-shelf tunes from Cobb because, as you saw, I gained so much horsepower with the Stratified custom tune. You will not regret it. It wakes this car up so much, and it is just the most outstanding thing I've ever done to a car in my life. So, on that note, basically it's really cold. So, that's all I have to say about today. Where we left off was we finished data logging for Stratified, and then we had to go back to Cody's house and send the email files to them. Then what they would do is they're basically going over everything and seeing if it's knocking, seeing if there's like, if the air fuel's too low, and then they're going to be changing that stuff if it needs it. They're gonna send a file back to me called revision 1. What that is basically what they changed, and then they're gonna have you data log on that as well. And if that looks good, then you're good. That's basically exactly what happened. We were having, not a fueling issue. The 93 in my area apparently isn't as good as the 93 where they're at. So the file that they gave me the first time basically was knocking a little bit on 4th gear pulls in the high RPM range. So a little bit more load on it, it made a knock. I ran a whole tank of gas through it, filled up with 93 again, and then he had me do a couple more logs on the same tune, and then he had me do a couple logs on the new tune that he gave me as well, the revision 1. The old tune was bad again, it had knocked, so then the new tune was, he said that looked perfect, so we're basically done. Now, we have a 6-month period. If we want to change anything, if we want to send any day logs to him because we think something feels weird, we can do that within the 6-month period. The second kind of half of the process, I didn't, record. It's basically the same thing as installing the tune and doing the day logs the first time. So I feel like it would just be kind of redundant for me to show that again. And the video is already almost 30 minutes. So if I showed it again, it would be a freaking hour-long video, and I don't want that. It's already long enough that I had to split it in 2 parts like this, so we're just gonna leave it here. And if you didn't see last video, I basically installed the Accessport and sent the tuning file off to Stratified. So if you didn't see that, there's this video right here. It shows you everything you need to know about installing an Accessport and everything. Hopefully that helps you out a lot, and I'll see you next time. You will not regret it. Regret it? Some other thing.